I'd like to thank the chair and ranking member for their leadership on today's legislative hearing, and I'd like to associate my remarks with the chairman. It's no surprise that one of my top priorities as ranking member of this committee is continuing our work on the 115th Congress to ensure that our Blue Water Navy Vietnam veterans receive the benefits they've earned. Last Congress, by a vote of 382 to 0, let me say this again, by a vote of 382 to 0, and literally we probably couldn't agree that the sun came up in the east most days. 382 to 0 is an impressive number that we passed for the Blue Water Navy Vietnam Veterans Act of 2018. Unfortunately, despite the efforts of Senate Veterans Affairs Committee Chairman Isakson and Ranking Member Tester, the Senate never passed the legislation. This is why one of my first actions at the start of the 116th Congress was to introduce H.R. 203, which mirrors last year's Blue Water Navy bill. Although H.R. 203 is not on today's agenda, I appreciate Chairman Takano's efforts to maintain the momentum this committee made last Congress to enact legislation that would benefit the benefits in health care to our Blue Water Navy veterans. I'm happy to partner with Chairman Takano on H.R. 299 and appreciate his bipartisanship to make sure this time we get the bill across the finish line onto President Trump's desk. I also want to thank all of our VSO partners for their support and help to craft a bill that finally fulfills our nation's promise to these veterans. Recently, Blue Water Navy veterans won big when the Federal Circuit Court ruled in the case of Procopio versus Wilkie that the VA should accept in the waters surrounding the Republic of Vietnam for the Agent Orange presumption, just as VA does for boots on the ground service. I was further encouraged by Secretary Wilkie's recommendation that the Solicitor General not appeal the court's decision. However, at this time, it's unclear how the department plans to interpret the federal court's holding. That's why I believe that passing of H.R. 299 is necessary to ensure that those veterans who were potentially exposed to Agent Orange in the waters offshore of the Republic of Vietnam are guaranteed entitlement to the presumption. Moreover, the package of H.R. 299 not only addresses the plight of Blue Water Navy Vietnam veterans, but also includes provisions that would extend the presumptions to veterans who served in or near the Korean DMZ beginning September 1, 1967. Provide benefits for the children of Thailand veterans who were exposed to Agent Orange, address the concerns of Thailand and Gulf War veterans about their potential in-service toxic exposures, and make improvements to VA's home loan program. I support the draft update of H.R. 299 and hope it passes the House without delay. And with that, Madam Chair, I yield back the balance of my time.